Hello all, this is Dswank, and this is going to be a fairly short video for the first of my two today. It's basically a news update video talking about planet explorers. I didn't realize this until yesterday, but little about a week ago, um, they went into beta, meaning they have updated a lot of things. Everything that is planned to be in game is in game. The assets, the technical assets, artistic assets, those are in game. All the big ones. Um, Typically, when moving from alpha to beta, that means they're going into squish bugs, work on balance, um, and depending on how off balance is, it could be up to the point of including a new item or changing the way a resource is placed in the map, or anything between those two. So, um, anyway, let's the technical and artistic stuff probably means that they're not going to add any more items. However, what we have, I figured I'd look through the this beta release announcement, kind of like I did with Homeworld. Most of the people that are interested in Planet Explorers and have it downloaded probably would already know this, but the few people that are trying to keep up with the game and are curious, looking forward to the game actually coming out before they buy it because they don't do early access, this is what that video is for. They're going to be, this is kind of a list of things that they're working on. An in-game aid. This is what they're going to be working on during beta. Something like the paperclip, Clippy for Windows that tells them how things work. An adventure storyline. You have two modes. You have adventure and story. So they're giving like missions and things in the adventure mode. Excuse me. Tweaking the AI so the animals behave better. Storyline tweaks, so adding in cutscenes and filling in open animation, things like that. Optimization, there you go. Balancing gameplay, that means things like speeding up an animation so you can increase DPS, things like that. Just basic animation. Make an ISO site. Now this says attempt, but ISOs are their name for your in-game creations. So they are looking at creating an official site instead of, or on top of, the workshop. I'm not sure. Maybe they're looking at selling the game outside of Steam as well. Or maybe they're tired of the workshop. I don't know. Maybe the workshop is giving them headaches. Bugs. Terminate all bugs. So squash the bugs and try and make the game compatible on a 32-bit machine. I believe it's a 64-bit machine, or 64-bit game. So the beta won't last long. The game should be out in a couple of months. So, and it's saying that saves will be protected for story mode, but not for adventure mode. So, but some of the side quests and things like that are still being ironed out, so story mode will probably change. Let's see. We've got kind of the change list for what they're doing right now, which a lot of these are smaller bugs and things like that that are, pulling the grappling hook, pulling the player underground, things like that. But there's a lot of them. It was like the last major push before getting to beta to get all this taken care of. So it is almost done, and I'm really looking forward to it. I love Planet Explorers. I played through the story up until building the tram for at one point. I won't tell more than that, but there's a point in the story where you're building a tramway. So I like it. Once it's finished, if people are interested in it, I would love to do a playthrough of the story, because I don't want to play through the story before the game's released, because I'm afraid that might hamper their sales and things like that, and I want this game to do well. So, that was a brief little highlight on Planet Explorers. I may do a third video for today, I don't know, because this one was significantly shorter, and you just heard me talk. So, and an aside, I have reached 92 subscribers so far this month. It's the 10th. That means only 8 more to go, and I'll have reached my first goal of 100. So, thank you all, and I'll talk to you later. Until then, bye-bye.